Once again, it is your friend Arachnid coming to you today with something I can't even believe I'm about to do. Kenny Omega has made his Impact Wrestling debut, and I thought we would watch this video together, but before we do that, please smash that sub, hit that like. If you want to, leave a comment down below. I hope you guys aren't too sensitive because I'm not a big Kenny Omega fan, and I'm going to watch this with an open mind as someone who has not seen anything from Kenny Omega since the match he had at Wrestle Kingdom against Okada. But I'm going to watch this. I'm a big fan of Impact Wrestling. The link is down below. We're going to do 3, 2, 1, play. And we're going to sit here. We're going to watch this entire thing together. And I'm going to give you my real-time commentary over it. Here we go. Kenny Omega, the new AEW World Champion, thanks to Don Callis, who interfered in the championship match that he had against Jon Moxley. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, play. Josh Matthews, TNA announcer. This is Kenny Omega's tour bus. I am a big Don Callis fan. I mean, he's an asshole, but I've been a fan of his since ECW. And Don Callis on Impact TV calling the AEW World Championship that's been around less than 2 years the real World Championship. That over the WWE belt, Impact belt, New Japan belt, All Japan belt, Noah belt, AAA belt, CMLL belt. So he's already lost me there, and why he would disrespect Impact in that way is a little crazy. That's a massive championship belt, by the way. It's a nice looking belt. I am glad that Don Callis is speaking for Kenny Omega, though. Because Don Callis has always been great at expressing himself. And the natural Don Callis, if you can find any of those matches, he was a very good wrestler. Oh, he still had that hair back then? He did have something special in 2009. This guy was, I was a big fan of his in Ring of Honor. I'm gonna stay silent. Just on that comment about that match in AEW, I'm gonna stay silent on it. But Don Callis killing it on the mic, just like he always does, because he expresses himself well. This is the best Kenny Omega interview I've ever seen. And Josh Matthews has also been on point. Kenny Omega fans out there watching this, please leave in the comment section if even you think that Kenny Omega already should be in a Wrestling Hall of Fame. Not if you're a fan, just legitimately. Flair, Undertaker, Bret Hart, Omega. Here he is. Let's hear from Kenny Omega now. Jewelry and watch looks cool. I'm letting this breathe. I'm letting this breathe for you. See, this is how old Omega was. Serious, focused, took himself seriously. I don't know what that was. Kenny. Oh my god. He's so talented, but I don't know what he's doing. And the people that love Kenny Omega would still have loved Kenny Omega in 2009. And now he's lost me. This is what this man's bragging about. He's not bad in the ring. He's not the best in the ring. Yes, I could name 10 to 15 guys off the top of my head right now who are better. Someone's going to say name 15 in the comment section. I'll give you 5 in the comment section if somebody asks. Somebody already asked. Look at the 5 I gave. We should let Don talk again. He's frantic, he's jerking around, he's laughing, he has that Shawn Michaels vibe where you're like, you know what? If I worked out, I could probably take this dude. I mean, just a fan would think that. It's talking about comic books now. Compare this to any Nick Aldis promo from this year. So he's comparing the belt to a comic book. Did you notice how Don Callis was talking about things and Kenny Omega's just talking about things? In your spare time, not at work. No. Don't compare yourself to Lex Luger. Kenny Omega is a much better wrestler than Lex Luger ever was. I will absolutely give him that. I don't like this is not appealing to me as a professional wrestling fan. He's going to do something silly like he's laughing and what is that? Please let Don Callis talk for you. Anyone would be lucky to have Don Callis as a manager. I've met Don Callis. He is the exact same. This is Don Callis. If you ever meet him in life, that's who he is. I don't know what to say about that. I know people are going to say I was hard on Kenny Omega. I know it. Because already when I came back, I heard from 4 different people, there's certain people you're not allowed to say anything bad about. And I'm not going to tell you who they are, but they said if you say anything critical or anything about this, people cannot handle it. Which is crazy to me because I watched Impact Wrestling for years and heard people tell me how Impact sucked and how ECW sucked, original ECW, when I watched that. All my friends hated Bret Hart when I was growing up. He was my favorite wrestler. But now, I don't know. And Kenny Omega's one of those people. If you want to go to a channel that is just saying whatever's going to get likes, please go to a different channel. I'm saying real things here. I have nothing personal against Kenny Omega. I just think he's done some goofy things, and my bottom line with Omega is, and this is true of all pro wrestlers, if you do not take yourself seriously, I will join you in not taking you seriously. And by the way, pretty soon I probably will be watching another Kenny Omega match, and maybe he's evolved and he's much better and he's serious and he's not frantic and doing comedy stuff and saying things verbally during the match and gyrating, and maybe when he comes out to the ring he looks serious, and maybe the interview he does before sounds like a serious interview. If Kenny Omega has changed these things since I saw him wrestle Okada, I will come back and I will tell you I think Kenny Omega's great. As a matter of fact, I'm even willing to maybe send AEW money to order their next pay-per-view if you out there tell me this is the match that's going to show you that Kenny Omega is great. He's a 5-star wrestler. He deserves to be in the Hall of Fame already. He's the best bout machine. He's had the best matches in Japan and Mexico and Canada and the United States. This is where you can prove it to me, and I will watch with an open mind. Until then, I think I've said real things about Kenny Omega. And please say real things back in the comment section and not just, well, he's fun and this is meant to be fun. Wrestling is wrestling. Wrestling is meant to be wrestling, and it's meant to be fun for people who are wrestling fans. As always, it has been your friend, Arachnid Soul. I really hope you don't take any of these comments personally, even though everyone has told me, don't do it. It's persona non grata. We'll find out. Like and subscribe, and I will catch you all later.